Alright everyone, in the course of this video lesson, we're going to be solving this extremely easy question. Alright, all you just have to do is click on that plus sign to follow me in order for you to understand this question. Share this video, and if you're watching this from YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I release my videos. Let's quickly solve. Question says, which of the following processes does not lead to a chemical change? This question is indirectly asking us which leads to a physical change. Now, for a chemical change equals new substances formed. Take note, new substances formed. While physical change is the opposite. No new substance formed. No new substance formed. So we're going to be analyzing all these parameters, right? And the one that no new substance is being formed will be our answer, because the question says which of the following process does not lead to a chemical change. Is indirectly asking us which leads to a physical change. Now for A, right, let's say analysis. Let's analyze them one after the other. Analysis. Stirring iron in sulfuric acid. Now iron is, the chemical symbol for iron is Fe. Sulfuric acid is known as tetrasulfuric acid, the same thing. The IUPAC name here is sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4. Now what are the products that will be formed? Alright, now let's go closer. Now iron has 2 plus ion, 3 plus ion, but because of this video lesson we are going to be focusing on the 2 plus ion. So iron having 2 plus ion, hydrogen has a positive ion 1, which is +1, same thing as just positive, and SO4, alright, has 2 minus ion. Now remember, opposite charge repel, but negative charges attract. So therefore we cannot combine iron and hydrogen because they have the same charge, but we can combine iron and sulfuric acid. So when we combine this, we will have something like FeSO4. But what are we going to put in between? What atoms are we going to introduce? This is where exchanging of radicals come in. Now iron is having 2, right? So iron is having 2. Okay, let me come here. Iron is having 2. Sulfuric acid is having also 2 minus. Don't ignore the plus and minus sign, just focus on the numbers. Alright, SO4 is having 2. So when they cross multiply, iron will have 2, sulfuric acid will also have 2. Now once they are the same atoms, you can strike out, so we just have FeSO4, which is known as iron, alright, plus hydrogen. Hydrogen is free state is diatomic, so you can see the equation is balanced. Now in the reactant side, you will agree with me that these are the substances, these are the elements and compounds, right? In the product side, are they the same on the reactant side? No, a new entirely substance is formed. So in number 1, after analyzing, we discovered that a new substance is formed. So number 1 cannot be our answer. Now moving on quickly. Alright, now the question says stirring sodium carbonate in water. Sodium carbonate is NaHCO3. Sodium carbonate is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Na2CO3 sodium carbonate, also known as sodium triosocarbonate 4. When you calculate the oxidation state of carbon here is 4. Now the question says stirring sodium carbonate in water. So this sodium carbonate was stirred. Now in room temperature, sodium carbonate is solid. It was stirred in water. When you stir a solid in water, it will have an aqueous form. But we still have the same sodium carbonate. So you agree with me that in this context, no new substance is formed. Why? Because we just stirred it in water. It is only the state that changed from solid to aqueous solution, alright, but the same sodium carbonate is seen. So definitely our answer will be B. But let's analyze the rest. Alright, now C, mixing sulfuric acid with potassium carbonate. Sulfuric acid, remember, na H2SO4 with sodium carbonate. mixing sulfuric acid with potassium carbonate. Potassium carbonate is K2CO3. How do we get this? Remember now I told you now potassium plus 1, CO3 2 minus, they cross multiply K2CO3. Alright, now what are the products that will be formed? Let's bring out the ions. Hydrogen has plus ion, SO4 has 2 minus ion, potassium has plus ion, CO3 has 2 minus ion. And I told you that positive repel, but negative positive attract. Negative positive attract. Alright, so we're having something like KSO4, right? KSO4. But what are we going to put as the atoms? Let's introduce the valencies. Alright, 2 and okay, no, potassium is 1 and sulfuric, alright, sulfate is 2. Alright, now when they interchange, K will be carrying 2, while SO4 in brackets will be carrying 1. 1 multiply everything inside, it will still be the same number. So we have K2SO4 plus, what is remaining? Hydrogen. Hydrogen has plus, CO3 has 2 minus. Interchange valency, we have something like H2CO3. So we have H2CO3. Now take note, in some reactions you are going to see water and oxygen. It's the same thing. Oxygen is 2 plus 1 3, which is oxygen. Alright, you are going to see the same thing. Now quickly moving on. D. Take note, in this contest, is there any new substance formed? Yes, new substances are formed, so this cannot be our answer. Now moving on, the titrating an acid against a base. This one is easy now, this cannot be our answer. Acid and base give salt and water, a whole new product are formed. So in this question, send sodium carbonate in water, no new substance is formed. It is not a chemical change, it is a physical change according to the question. Thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe and hit on that notification bell. Click on that plus sign, follow and share for more. God bless.